Microsoft DevBox in Windows Subsystem for Linux, you have the ability to effectively build Linux applications. Once you log into your Microsoft DevBox, you can seamlessly pull up a terminal. And from there, you have the ability to open a terminal that is directly connected to your Linux environment. In this case, Ubuntu 22.04. Once connected, you have access to a bash environment where you can run commands such as uname to get the information about the Linux environment that you are running in. You also have the ability to take advantage of Visual Studio Code's remote WSL extensions, which allow you to connect your Visual Studio Code instance to WSL directly. Once Visual Studio Code is open and connected to your WSL environment, you have the ability to navigate to the Windows Subsystem for Linux file system, open up a source code repository that you've cloned, and if that source code repository takes advantage of dev containers, you have the ability to reopen that project inside a dev container, ensuring that you have all the tools and configuration necessary to effectively build, debug, and run that application. Once the dev container is properly set up and the ports are forwarded, you have the ability to navigate through your source code just as you would if it was on your local's Windows environment. In this situation, we have a Flask app that we can navigate to. We can set a breakpoint and take advantage of Visual Studio Code's rich debugging experience for Flask apps. Note that this application is being debugged and run inside of a Windows Subsystem for Linux instance in the context of Visual Studio Code. Once we run our application, we can open up our port that we forwarded, and we can confirm that our breakpoints have been hit, giving us a full debugging experience with variables, watch window, and everything needed to effectively debug our applications. This example shows how we can take an application that potentially could be best suited to be built and debugged inside of Linux and do it from the context of Windows with Microsoft DevBox and Windows Subsystem for Linux, taking advantage of all of the rich experience that comes with both of those tools, giving you a complete end-to-end Linux application development experience.